Today I'm working on a soup, and there's no recipe for it. I just found a bunch of vegetables in my freezer and a nice pack of ground sirloin, and you know, I'm just going to put a soup together, and I thought, you know what, I'll show you just how I wing this. This is good. This gives you an idea that you can go into your freezer or your pantry and just start grabbing and, you know, whatever it is you want, and start tossing it in a pot and make a nice soup out of it. So I got a pound, exactly a pound of ground sirloin, and I'm going to turn my burner on and I'm going to get that browned up. And then I got some, oh, let's see here, I got potatoes, I've got onions, peppers, some green onions, I got some peas, I got green beans out of my freezer, I've got a can of diced stewed tomatoes, and I got a package of California blend. So between all that, I should get a nice little pot of soup. And then once it's almost done, I'll just throw a handful of pasta in there, and it'll be good. And then I got some homemade bread to have with it for later on, and it will be a wonderful little pot of soup. Absolutely. Okay, I might have to wind up adding a little bit of olive oil to this, because this down here is really, really lean. This is ground sirloin. So anyway, I'm going to put my lid on that, just like so, and I'm going to let that go for a few minutes and show you over there. It looks like I got a disaster, but there's all my vegetables. I got a couple quarts of beef broth to go in there, and some spices. I'm going to use my Greek seasoning blend. Oh my God, that smelled so good to go with all this soup, all this vegetables in this soup. So that's what I'm going to use, that and some salt and pepper. So as soon as my hamburger gets going, I'll be back. It's frying away, and in my bowl here I've got some yellow, excuse me, I'm like tongue-tied. But in my bowl, I've got onions, peppers, and some green onions. And then I'm going to cut up these potatoes just into small chunks. And it's going to stick to my knife. Okay. I'll be getting those rolling. You know what, I'm going to put a little water in there. That'll do her good. Just peel it off there. I'm just going to put the lid on it and let it go. The water will keep it from burning, and it'll steam most of it. Okay, so let's put the lid on that. I'm going to finish cutting up my potatoes. And then I didn't choose my home canned tomatoes because I've got some extra small cans, well, not too small, but cans of diced tomatoes, little petite diced tomatoes I'm going to put in there, juice and all. I'm just going to leave all the juice in them and just put it in there. Okay, last one. Potatoes will be good in there too. I just cut up 3 smaller ones. A little bit of everything. I don't even know what you'd call this soup. I'm just going to call it hamburger vegetable soup. I'll figure out a name for it. So there we go. We got that, and then I've got some green beans here from my freezer, so let me put some of these in my bowl for my soup. Might wind up adding a few more. And let me move this aside. Then I got some peas here. I'm not going to use all of them, but I do want a few peas in here. That's a good amount. Set those aside. And then I got this bag of California blend. I'm going to put all that in there, because that will be good with the big hunks of carrots in it. I love this stuff. Alright. So that's a nice big bowl for all my veggies. And then when my burger gets done, I'm going to cook this up with my burger a little bit, saute them a little bit, and then start building the soup. That's doing good. Every now and then when I start digging through my freezer, I think, I should make some soup, because I got a lot of this and a little bit of that, and I just throw it all in the pot, and you can't see anything because it is steaming up my camera. There we go. See how that's doing? That'll get there. Yeah, that sirloin is so lean. It's wonderful stuff. Alright, I'm going to get something out of my fridge. What was it? Oh, my garlic. Got to have a little extra garlic in there. Oh my goodness. There we go. I'm going to put about a half a tablespoon right in here with my meat. Yep, this will be wonderful. And have it with a nice hunk of bread. Oh my, nice. It's storming out. The kids haven't had school in a couple days. So, I got my one granddaughter here, so we're doing soup. And then we're going to do our Valentine cupcake. So you'll see that in another video too. But what goes good on a cold day but a nice hot bowl of soup. So there we are. I'll finish getting this all browned up, cooked up, and then I'll be back when I throw the veggies in and show you how I do that. Show you how I start building this soup. It'll be wonderful. Friends, I'm back, and that is all browned up and beautiful. And I had to change my pot. I had to get a bigger pot. So anyway, now that that's all done, I am going to dump all my veggies in there, because I'm just going to stir them around and let them mingle in there a little bit. My grandmother used to always say if you sauteed your vegetables a little bit with your meat, it will taste so much better. And I always remember her doing that. And that's what I've always done ever since she's taught me that. Just leave them cook a little bit, just like so. I'm going to put my seasonings in there. Oh my gosh, that Greek seasoning is wonderful. I love that stuff. I'm going to wind up having to make more here shortly. I'm putting about a good tablespoon of it in there. Wonderful stuff. And then I got to put a little bit of parsley in there, because I like my parsley. A good handful in there. And my salt. And my pepper. And I wish I had smell-o-vision, because you guys would love this. That Greek seasoning is just absolutely fantastic. Look at the big chunks of carrots in there. I love that stuff. That bag just so you know, look at the big chunks of carrots. Let me see if I can pick one out of there. Look at how big that is. Beautiful. And then the broccoli. Look at that. That's a bag. That's the vegetable blend, the California blend. I get that. Look at how beautiful that is. I get that from the Dollar Tree for $1 a bag. It's fantastic. Okay. I didn't need to put any oil in there, so this is even healthier for you. So anyway, I'm going to put the lid on that, and I'm just going to let that cook just for a little bit. What did I do with my lid? Here it is. I'm going to let that just cook for a little bit, cover it up till all those veggies get a little warm and maybe browned a little bit, and then we will put the rest of the soup together. Okay, friends, now that I got that all sauteed up a little bit, we'll start building our soup. Isn't that looking wonderful? Oh my gosh, that smell. Amazing. Okay. With this, I'm going to put a can of diced tomatoes. They're not stewed, just diced. Oh, look at that. That's a hearty pan of soup, I'll tell you. Okay. Now, I'm going to add beef broth. Look at, isn't that gorgeous? Look at all those veggies in there. Oh my goodness, that's going to just be wonderful with some bread or crackers. I'm going to have to fill this up a little bit. I'm going to put all this in there because I am going to put a couple handfuls of noodles in there. Pasta, so look at. The green beans, yeah, the green beans are all from my garden. Those are from the beans I grew last year. My gosh, I had tons of them. I bet you I got about 4 bushels out of the beans I grew last year. Okay, before I do anything, I want to taste the flavor, just in case it needs anything. Here we go. And that doesn't need a thing. That is perfect. All right. So now, I am just simply going to throw in a couple handfuls of these. Probably about, oh, I'll give it 3 little handfuls. There we go. They'll soak up some of that broth. That's why I put extra in there. So there we have it. I'm just going to turn that down. See all that goodness in there. I'm going to turn that down. I'm going to cover it up. And I'm just going to simmer it for a little while until those noodles are done. And when it's all done, I'll be back and I'll show you how wonderful our soup turned out. Okay, friends, my soup is all done. And I just shut it off, and look at the spiral noodles. I can't even pronounce what those are, but I love these noodles in there. And there you go. I put just enough in there. Not too many, but just enough. What a beautiful pot of soup. And it smells wonderful. I wish you could smell it. So there really is no recipe to this, but you did see how I just kind of willy-nilly put it together. And I do that quite frequently. And, you know, you just use all different kinds of spices, whatever tickles your fancy for the day. And mine was the Greek seasoning in here because it's just wonderful. And so there you have it. I'm going to go. And my granddaughter is here, so her and I are going to enjoy a nice bowl of soup and a slice of my artisan bread that I made. What a wonderful pair. So there you have it, friends. It's that easy to put together, and it is budget friendly. Thanks for watching.